do not feel safe. I don't feel comfortable. But because I'm the building principal,
You're ridiculous.
and I heard what
you
was
don't
going
feel
on,
safe right
and
now.
I came on.
You don't feel safe right now.
I do not.
Okay, well
so,
then why don't you go back to your office and hide and see?
So, guess you were expecting that surprise. No, that's locked. You gotta wait for
What?
You have to wait for something.
I'm here on official police business.
I get that. I just radio for the Central Security. Have to wait for him to come in here to pick you up. Okay?
That's crazy.
Well,
I'm just saying.
How
all my rules that
what
I've
rule?
been instructed. This radio.
I thought has your teachers union and the lawyers spoke with you? Huh? Have they spoke with you? We're here on official police business.
I get that. The Central Security is on their way to come and get you.
Okay, we have authority over safety and security.
Yeah,
Do
they
you
do.
understand that?
Well,
We're Columbus
I
Police.
have authority over my principal.
Wow.
You do not talk with my principal to me. So she tells me.
How would y'all like to have your children at this school?
I'm not the first one to go through this. Now, I'm not trying to be combative.
I thought
But he told me
California
to let
schools
you
were
know,
bad.
Let him know what you got here. He's going to let you know. And I
Okay.
sprayed on him. He's coming to get you. Okay?
Okay, well,
I'm just telling you what I go through.
okay, but did the union and the lawyers speak with? Did they speak with you?
No.
They have not.
And I'm not in the teachers union, so no, there wasn't speak with me.
Okay, well, when we're here on official police business,
Well,
we are over safety and security.
I will talk to legal about that.
Okay.
In a second. I will email them and ask them.
I will call. This is ridiculous. We are here on Columbus Police official business. I am in uniform. You have two cruisers out front. She has to wait for safety and security to let me in through this door. If a teacher is in the process of getting beat up or we have an active shooter, I'm not going to stand here at the door and argue with her. Okay, I'm telling you. Columbus Police are up here. Safety and security is up here. I shouldn't have to wait to get through this door.
And this is what police officers are going through
Okay.
throughout the entire country.
I know, Mr. Howe. Come on back over here, please.
So, what I'm going to do is get back a hold of with the teachers union. I'm going to get a hold of legal
What does the teachers union have to do with this?
because it seems like they're some of the only people that have pull. If we have an emergency at the school, I should not have to explain to this woman why I'm here. I don't come here for party time. I come here on official police.
Yeah, but apparently
This is a game we've
you
been
have
playing
to.
for years. This is a game we no longer want to play with you. You should be welcoming us. You called us. If you don't want me here, and if you want me to beg you to get through that door, don't call me.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure all that happened.
You're going to have to beg and beg and beg, but they ain't going to let you in because you're the law.
I heard some noise going on. I heard my secretary having to argue or whatever was going on. What I do know is, and I want to make sure this is on camera too, we felt a lot of disrespect by some of the members of the Columbus Police Department, including yourself, sir. What just transpired here, I do not know, but we definitely did call you today.
How did we disrespect you?
Oh, at one point in time, just even your demeanor right now, your demeanor is off. So we did call you.
Because I'm not into playing games.
Well, I'm not into playing games either, sir. So I'm not either, but we are going to follow the district protocols and so forth and so on. Today you were called because a scholar made this threat, which he said he was just playing. So Mr. Howe contacted you, and so now you are here. Miss Nash was doing her job. I don't know if she knew you were coming or not. I don't know what transpired.
Okay, if she knows we're coming here for a reason, I should not have to beg and plead.
No, don't argue. Don't argue. So Mr. Howe asked me to, the CPD is here, let me know. And as soon as I saw them on the camera, I called for him and said, your guests have arrived. If there was a situation would have been warranted that it was immediate or whatever, I would have been the first point of contact. That wasn't the case. The case was, when they get here, let me know. And that's what I did. But then I get combative because, I didn't district is that the police can't just go all over the building and do whatever you want to do. That has been established too. Now, if it was an active shooter, that's something totally different, but that's not what's going on right now. But there are rules and protocols.
So if a teacher is being assaulted.
So if a teacher is being assaulted, so there was a breakdown on that too, which Mr. Howell and I discussed as well. But the assault had already taken place. But nonetheless, the teachers called, so they were the ones who made the phone call, and then they had already given information over the phone as to the scholar. Now it gets back to me that allegedly I stopped information or whatever. Yes. That's not true, sir. You and I only talked once. When I came
you
out
said
of
I
my
will not
office
provide
door,
that student's information.
You asked me was she going to be suspended. I said I cannot share that information with you and walked away. That was the only conversation you and I had on that day.
In the last 2 years, I know you have refused to provide
we
student
follow the
information.
district protocol.
But that's not your
Yeah,
protocol.
we
Now,
have-
are you
there is
to
some
give me that
protocol.
student's information now?
It depends on what the situation is.
Are you, if
It
in an
depends
assault,
on what the situation
if
is.
those
Not
teachers
for me, the teachers are to give that. They were
No,
the ones who called.
you are the principal.
Well,
of
that's
this
not
building.
how it works. They were the ones who called. You had the conversation with them. So they were to give you, they were the ones pressing the charges or the assault charges or whatever the case might be. That was not Natalie James or Ridgeview Middle School. They had that conversation with you. So that was over there. You and I only talked briefly when I stepped out of my office. So
You've constantly said refused information. Are you denying that?
I follow district protocol, and the only reason, and to be honest, I do not feel comfortable even interacting with you right now. The only reason why I came out because there was something going on in the office, and I stepped over here.
Okay, I will get with the attorneys.
There's some arguing going on over here with my secretary. We have safety and security for a reason. I personally do not feel comfortable.
I wouldn't let my children in this school.
Because of the way that,
Nope.
I believe that you do not even have my safety
Unsafe.
in mind.
This
So
principal
I'm
needs to be
I'm just being
demoted
realistic
or
to where
fired
this
or
is.
something.
But all of this and escalatedness and so forth and so on,
Give her the
I do not
secretary's
feel
job.
safe. I don't feel comfortable. But because I'm the building principal
You're ridiculous. That's
and I
ridiculous.
heard what
You
was
don't
going
feel
on,
safe right
then
now.
I came on.
You don't feel safe right now.
I do not.
Okay, well
So,
then why don't
Mr.
you go back to your
Well,
office and
I
hide
am.
and see.
So, Mr. Howe,
And I'll
did you
I'll
provide
do it.
him with the information?
I'm going to walk out and do it.
Okay.